Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, Space Ranger, Space Ranger, starring Richard Crane. In Beyond the Curtain of Space, Chapter 2. When we last saw Rocky Jones, he was taking his spaceship to Ophiuchus to learn if Professor Newton and little Bobby were being held prisoners on that distant planet.
Space Station RV-5 to Earth Headquarters, Office of Space Affairs. Station RV-5 to Earth Headquarters, Office of Space Affairs.
Secretary Drake speaking. Come in, RV-5.
This is Clark, Mr. Secretary. I'm ready with report on flight codename Haystack.
Anxious to have it, Clark. Send it over the scrambler.
Ready here, sir.
Proceed, Clark. A late report on Rocky Jones' mission to Ophiuchus.
That's it, sir.
Thanks, Clark. Over and out. Damage to orbit jet repaired on space station. Area thoroughly searched, but no trace of attacking ship nor clue to identity.
Who did it, sir? Any idea?
Griff, I'd give our claim to Aquarius to find out who it was.
A tough order, sir. A sudden attack out of space by an unidentified ship? Could it be space pirates, sir?
The blast-off from Space Island was successful at 0814. Rocky Jones, Winky, and Vina Ray aboard. In daily communication, Rocky Jones reports flight without incident. Yesterday's message garbled, and now out of contact. Must assume that Rocky is through the curtain and flying in the Ophiuchus formation.
Winky, we've just entered the Ophiuchus formation. They should be spotting us any minute.
Well, then we better be on the alert, Rocky.
Right you are, Winky.
Professor Newton.
Yes?
The results of your experiment?
I haven't got them yet.
Why not? You've had more than enough time.
Yes, I know, but activating chemicals and alloys, it's a long and tedious task. Oh, it's like trying to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. But don't worry, Gargantua. I'm not one to give up.
Professor Newton, you're using the same formula as on Earth?
Exactly. Oh, but tomorrow...
And the same material! You attempt it, Professor Newton, and I find you won't cooperate. You know what that means!
Let go of him! Leave him
Stop it!
Professor Newton, you've been granted extraordinary privilege. Bobby has been near you and allowed a weekly visit. Proudly I say my own son does not know my face, as Bobby will not long remember yours. Joyfax! Lavok and Bobby de Mardantavak.
No, I won't go. Professor Newton!
Bobby!
Sit down!
De Mardantavak!
Gargantua,
Yes, Professor Newton.
I pledge my complete cooperation.
I thought you'd finally see it my way.
How's she going, Rock?
Look, Winky.
Ah, the Ephesian beams picked us up, huh? But still no challenge?
Not a word. I don't like it.
Oh, this is spookland for sure.
Trokovic and Sparkano, Trokovic. Sparkano unofian.
Oh, that must be their challenge now.
Space Ranger Ray, forward, please. Vina,
Replanto.
translate the incoming message.
Trokovic and Sparkano.
It's a repeat to identify and state destination. Shall I answer an Ophesian, sir?
No, not yet. They'll know the universal distress signal, Helipso. That's all I want them to know at the moment. Helipso! Helipso! Rocky Jones of the airship XV-2 in distress. Helipso!
Come in, XV-2, and declare nature of emergency.
Starboard control rockets conked out. Request permission to land and repair.
Do you know you've transgressed the Ophesian boundary? We could disintegrate you with no questions asked.
My apologies. It was unavoidable. I now ask that you recognize Article 7 of our treaty.
Rocky Jones?
May I speak to someone in authority?
I am Cleolanta, the suzerain of Ophiuchus. Yes, I will respect the treaty. You have my permission to land. Ellipse our planet. We will then assign approach path and clearance. Ventendo and tow.
Nintendo and tow.
I guess that means Roger and out.
You catch on fast, Winky. It does.
Winky, go aft to knock out one of the starboard rockets. Do enough damage so we'll have at least a week to find Professor Newton and Bobby while you make repairs.
Oh, Rocky, all that work. Couldn't we just pretend?
Orders are orders. We've got to stay there a week. Go on now, beat it.
Fortunately, Griff prepared us for Rocky Jones's arrival. Now, to prepare Professor Newton and the boy. Sit down, Bobby.
Please, Cleolanta. I'd rather stand. Why'd you send for me?
I said sit down. Are you enjoying your visit on Ophiuchus?
It's not a visit. You're keeping us by force. You'll never let us leave.
Professor Newton is very valuable to our cause. And you can be too, Bobby, if you study and prepare yourself and cooperate.
I don't like what you teach. And if you think you'll ever lick Earth and the United Worlds of the solar system, you've got another think coming.
You may change your mind, Bobby. He's under our influence. From now on, little Bobby will be cooperative. Now, Professor Newton is next.
But Cleolanta, the professor has just pledged his complete cooperation. The work can't continue with the distortion of thoughts. We don't dare risk confusing his brain.
That will be my decision, Dargato. Right now, the report Rocky Jones will send back to Earth is more important.
This is the XV-2 awaiting further landing instructions.
This is Cleolanta, the suzerain of Ophiuchus. Come in, XV-2, and identify.
This is Rocky Jones in the XB2. We have ellipsed your planet. Now request landing instructions.
Set controls for free fall. We will bring you in. When you land, I shall personally extend a welcome to Ophiuchus. Fentendo and Tove.
Nintendo and Tove.
Set for free fall. What a system. Say, maybe we got our word Ophiuchus from their name Ophiuchus, huh?
I'm afraid you're right, Winky. Well, let's take a look before we land, huh?
Free fall, sir. Wow. If that's not the biggest building yet, I'll scramble Scorpio.
What is it, Vina?
An Alcavide to Governox.
What's that in English?
It means government headquarters. We'll be taken there. I hope we'll come back out. People have been known not to.
I'm anxious to meet this fabulous Rocky Jones. This will be an unexpected pleasure, in more ways than one. You and your friends are free to come and go as you wish. See our country, look into corners, search our minds. We have nothing to hide. I only ask for a fair report when you return to Earth. Don't believe a word of it. How long will it take to repair your spaceship?
Oh, a week perhaps. We'll do the job as soon as possible.
Why not enjoy your stay here, Mr. Jones, and let my technicians do the work? I insist. We can do a much better job, I assure you. Letting the rest of the universe know the truth about Ophiuchus is difficult, Mr. Jones. People who don't understand us go back with lurid tales, while those that do elect to remain and share our life with us in happiness here. Perhaps you know Professor Newton.
Why, yes, I do.
And his young ward, Bobby?
Yes, I know them both very well.
Then you must see them at once.
I'd like to, Cleveland.
We're proud of our observers.